Have you ever read something super useful online and then completely forgot about it 2 days later? Like that article on the React performance, or the exact thing ChatGPT told you last week, or the GitHub PR you reviewed. Everything gone. We bookmark things, we forget those bookmarks, we take notes, but we forget those notes too. What if there was something that just remembered everything for you? That's our project Kyro. Let's dive into the implementation. After you create your Kyro account, you'll be redirected to this beautiful dashboard page. Let's understand how it works. Kyro is a Chrome extension plus a web dashboard that silently builds a personal knowledge base from everything you read and research online. And everything is live and deployed right now. The extension captures what you are reading, it sends it to our backend, which is powered by Cogni Cloud, which turns raw text into a smart knowledge graph. The dashboard is on Vercel where you can interact with it all. Here is the technology stack. We click on overview, go to manage extension, and we just download that extension onto our system, and then we implement it. We can see after the installation, this extension starts working. Installation is very simple. Once the extension is on, it just runs in the background. When we are actually reading something, for example, this Cogni.ai page, not just scrolling past it, it captures it automatically. It tracks real engagement, so it only saves the things we actually spend time on. For example, if I want to manually store this context from this field, so I'll go to the extension. Here is a manual capture option. For example, my default key is Alt plus K. If I have to save my keybind as Alt plus C, I can also do that. For example, I have to store this context from Or Kowarski, CEO of Dynamo. I'll just press on my shortcut key Alt plus C and Kyro will capture it automatically. It will then show it in the system. Here you can see selection from Cogni open source, and we can go directly to the dashboard to see this implemented. When you have captured showing up in real time in the live feed. And if there are sites you don't want to be tracked, like your bank or personal stuff, you have this privacy page, and you can just block your domains on or allow specific domains so that you want them tracked. Now here's my favorite feature. On any page, we can press Control Shift and Space, and Kyro Spotlight pops up right there on top of whatever we are doing. We can type anything and it searches the entire knowledge base instantly. No switching tabs, no opening apps, just quick answers from our knowledge base. For example, we just captured the context from Slide Speak from the Cogni tab. So I'll just write Slide Speak and it will give me information about Slide Speak. Here it is. SlideSpeak is a slide creation platform that users repeatedly build slides from. So it fetches data from what the context was there. Let's move on to the AI chat feature. On the dashboard, you can see a chat button here. Here we can chat to the Kyro AI. We can ask him anything from whatever context we are fetching from. For example, I have to write this Kevin. I just fetched it from the Cogni app, so it will tell me this Kevin. So here from the memory, it says Kevin Dubertic is the founder and CEO of SlideSpeak. Let's take an example from Lenovo website. For example, I have to see something from Wikipedia. I'll just go to Wikipedia. I'll search Lenovo. And as I browse through the article, it captures the entire website's context, each word, each phrase, everything. For example, I have to learn about the history of this. So I'll take the specific context, I'll press my shortcut key, and it will capture it to Kyro. In the dashboard, in the live feed, I can see my caps are captured, and I can see search anything about. So in the chat, let's create a new chat and let's ask it about Lenovo. That tell me something about the history of the Lenovo. Here is the source link, and here is the summary from our saved context. It's basically like asking your past self, what did I learn about this? Apart from this, we also have an autocomplete feature for LLMs like ChatGPT and Claude to make our search easier and faster. For example, I captured this context from Claude and I just saved it to my Kyro model. So I'll just write open AI has, for example, I'll say reportedly, then it must complete everything, a sentence from, it just gets OpenAI has reportedly floated the US government, and when I click it, it will auto-complete it and save it to my context so I can search further easily. Apart from that, we have a brain which simulates how our nodes and trees are connected together. So here you can say we are the user, and here all the websites, all the contexts that we save are connected in the form of a tree, so that it is easier for us to understand. And in the end, I would say we build this fully extension backend dashboard, all deployed system. It uses Cogni Cloud for the memory cloud, Gemini for the AI, and Clerk for auth access for both extension and the web app. Our goal is just simple: stop losing things that we already learned. Kyro remembers so that you don't have to. Thank you for connecting.